Hello, everybody. It's me, the Nutty Professor. I'm for lunch again. I'm actually on my way to the Art Gallery of Ontario for to see the exhibition of Andy Warhol and Mathew Wong, particularly. Again, I went last week, but I didn't do any taping. And I took the bus again, and I'm eating here. I'm going to have a masala dosa, which is like an Indian crepe with the potato savory filling. And there is a patio at this restaurant, but it's like, I'll show it in the next clip, but it's basically a couple of tables right on the sidewalk with people walking right by. So I decided it would probably be safer to eat inside. There are some people, but there is spacing. There's a 2 meter, there's not a lot of tables. Should be okay. So I'm having a masala dosa, then I'm going to go see the art gallery. And I don't think I'm actually allowed to. I don't really have to wear this because I'm inside and, you know, people are not wearing it while they're eating at their tables. But I don't think I'm actually allowed to tape, as far as I can tell, at the art gallery. There's a sign saying you can take pictures, which is new. Last year, I was not allowed to take pictures, particularly of the Diane Arbus and a couple of other exhibitions that said very specifically, no pictures. But this time we were allowed to take pictures, but it says something about not posting them, even on social media. So I don't think I can do a podcast, but I'll see. I'll take outside. So anyway, and I really do like the Mathew Wong, and I've been a big fan of Andy Warhol for quite some time. So I'm going to have the dosa. I will show the dosa. I've got friends who like dosas, and I've talked about them before, but I don't think I've done. I'm here at the Indian restaurant having lunch before going to the art gallery, and my masala dosa has arrived. Masala means that there is potatoes in there, and that is dal. That's a sambar. You kind of dip it. Now, you're really supposed to eat this with your hand, but, you know, inside in the restaurant, I may use knife and fork. We'll see. And he was telling me that this chutney is hot enough, and I tasted it. Of course, that's not hot enough. So I've asked him to bring a couple of green chilies, and he's going to do that. Now, there is a tiny little patio in the front, and I saw what one guy did was, rather than get service out there, he got takeout, and then he's just sitting there and eating it from the bag. But it's like right on the sidewalk, and there's people like walking right by. I decided I might as well sit inside. So anyway, I will eat a bit of this and let you know how it is. The first time I've tried dosas at this particular place. They used to be more of a buffet place before pandemic, but now, of course, buffets are gone. Okay, we'll let you know how it is. Bye for now. I tried eating with knife and fork, but it just didn't work, so I'm using my fingers now, the tips of my fingers. It's very good. I mean, you know, he brought me 5 or 6 green chilies, and I think I've eaten 3 of them so far, and I will finish the rest. The chilies are really spicy, so it's very good. The wrap, the actual dosa, is a little thicker than what I'm used to. In exclusively dosa places, they'll give you a choice, regular or crispy thin, or paper thin, I think they call it, and they charge you a couple of dollars extra for paper thin. This one is like thicker than the normal at the actual dosa places. So, but it's good. It's very crispy, and that's one of the requirements for dosas. They should be crispy. So it's very crispy, but it's just a little thing. It's very good. I am enjoying it. So I will speak to you again from outside the art gallery. Bye for now. Hello, everybody. Here I am having gelato on my way to the art gallery, and the art gallery is just up there. And for those people not familiar with Toronto, I think I have very few viewers to begin with, but if there may be 1 or 2 people who are not familiar with Toronto, that building there is the art college. OCAD, Ontario College of Art and Design, but now they call it OCAD University, I think. And it's supposed to be It's supposed to look like pencils holding the thing up, you know. I'm afraid I don't have my stabilizer today because I didn't want to carry it around, so it's going to be shaking a little bit. I finished the meal there, and the chap asked me if I would do them the favor of posting a Google review, which I've only done twice, car-related. So I told him I would, and I did tell him that I took some footage on my phone. I may post a podcast and show the dosa, and I said I explained what it is. But I did say I don't have a lot of viewers. In the Warhol gallery, not sure if I'm supposed to be taking this, but just a couple of seconds. I'm here in the Mathew Wong exhibition, and I'm not going to focus on any of the paintings. That, by the way, is one of my favorites. It's his version of Starry Night. And the actual exhibition is called Blue, something blue. There's other galleries here. He's mine, Mathew Wong, and he committed suicide at the age of 35. He's a Canadian of Chinese background. I think lived in between Hong Kong, Toronto, Edmonton, and I think he was considered to be autistic and also Tourette's and also depression. And as I said, he committed suicide age 35. And I think it is kind of, you know, it's kind of ironic and sad that he did do a tribute painting to his version of Starry Night by Van Gogh, and then he committed suicide at age 35. Van Gogh committed suicide at age 37 or 38. Anyway, as I said, I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to film in here or not. I was considering asking one of the guards, but people keep saying that it's always better to ask for forgiveness than permission, so they'll probably say no. So I'm not actually filming the paintings, and I think that I have so few viewers, and I also read somewhere it says not for commercial use, and this is certainly not commercial. This is personal use. I've got very, very few people who watch my podcast, and this is my own personal kind of journals of my day. So I'm not going to, you know, I don't know whether I'm even going to post this or not, this part. On the one hand, yes, it's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission, but on the other hand, I don't want to be sued. You know, Nutty Professor does not want, you know, to be sued for copyright infringement or something. So I may or may not post this part. But I'll just show you there's a lot of paintings, and they're very good. And I do strongly recommend them. People who live in Toronto, and if you can access, you have to book in advance, you know. And it's worth taking the annual pass. The annual pass is only $35. Bye for now. That little robot-y thing, whatever, box is going by itself. It's like it's taking it. It says something deliveries. It's going just by itself. The box is, I don't know. It's remote controlled or what. It's going somewhere. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, that's the art gallery from outside. I did do a little taping inside. I don't know whether I'm actually going to post it or not. I think it will be okay because it said not for any commercial use, and my own podcast says certainly not commercial. But we'll see. As I said, people keep telling me better to ask for forgiveness than permission. If I'd asked for permission, they might have said no, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I get home. Anyway, I'm going to walk through Chinatown. I'm going to buy a couple of change purses. I always get my change purse. My current one is in very bad shape. So, and then head for the bus back home to the kids. Okay, bye for now. I'm now sitting by the art gallery again, kind of under this overhang thingy. And I did find a couple of change purses at one of the Chinese kind of discount variety department type stores. And the reason I needed another one is that I've never really liked traditional wallets, find them a bit bulky. So I usually have like a purse or some kind. And right now I've got two. So in this one are the cards I use less, including my driver's license. And the car insurances and stuff, but I always keep them on me. But in this one, so I've got two. In this one, I keep the cards I use much more often. My Visa, debit card and the entry card for the building, for the underground, and stuff like that, and also money and change. So money and change goes into here, and it's kind of heavy. So you'll see in there, there's money. Oh, there's a spare mask. There's my diabetes medication. If sanitizer would fit, I would put it in, but it doesn't fit, you know. And then we've got some cards. So what I'm going to do now is, but it's not in good shape. I just found this in one of my parents' drawers. It's from, it was supposed to be for jewelry, from a jeweler in India that they use, but it's kind of falling apart here. So I have, and I couldn't resist this one because it's got a cat wearing glasses. So, and it's I think it's got a keychain attached. Now I might be able to consolidate my two, this one and the change purse, into this, or I also got this one. So this one will be a straight replacement for the red. And it was the more sober color of the ones there. It wasn't like bright flowers and, you know, white with daffodils or something. But I noticed after I got it that it's got a little saying on it. I didn't really pay attention, but it's a little too happy, cheesy for the Nutty Prof. But it goes, "What sunshine is to flowers, smiles are to humanity." I can remove that with the scissors when I get home. That's just a little too upbeat, cheery, you know, kitschy, you know, for the Nutty Prof. You know, not my style, but it'll come off easily. So, and what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open it up and put this, because this red one is on its very last legs. And my bus pass and everything is in there, so I'll do a little, and I've still got 45 minutes to make it to, you know, to Union Station for the bus back, and then I'll see a bit if I want to post any of these or not. So anyway, there's pigeons here. There's a statue outside the art gallery, and it's very pleasant. It's not hot. It's not cold. Okay. Bye for now. Hello everybody, it's me, the Nutty Professor. I am back from the art gallery, and we are having family togetherness time here. Agita is on her cat condo, and the babies are loose, you know. They're not in their playpen, they're not in their room. Agita hasn't demanded to go to her room and be shut in as usual. She's just sitting there, pretty much ignoring her brothers. And when baby is here, this is Finn. And then the other baby, Elsie, is very fascinated with looking at the window. We're 22 stories up, so there's not, you know, you might have seen a bird in the distance, but, you know, sweetie, when we get to the country house, you can sit on the windowsills and the birds will be much closer. I'm not going to open the windows, obviously, but you can sit there and watch the birds. So anyway, I'm back home. This is family togetherness time. The other day we had 2 full hours, you know. Now, for the most part, the babies leave Agita alone. Agita is okay there. But at one point, they will come and sit on the floor in the hall there. And occasionally one will make a little attempt to breach the castle, so to speak, the cat condo, and will climb up that side. And then Agita will get up and start growling, and then I have to intervene, and I have to go, babies, leave your sister alone, back, you know. And Agita will just growl a little bit and then settle down again, you know. So I just have to keep an eye. I can't be totally relaxed. I just have to keep an eye. Right now, we had the last attempt to breach maybe half an hour ago, but now they're just so busy with the stuff over there. Well, you know, one is sitting on the, I think Finn has seen, you know, an insect on the ceiling or something, so he's sitting there. And now Elsie is there on the, is on that chair, you know. I think I am probably going to try posting the podcast that I did, the footage at the art gallery. As I said, people keep saying, you know, better to ask forgiveness than permission. And as far as I can tell, it didn't say don't film. It didn't say don't take pictures. It actually said you can take pictures, but for personal use. not for commercial use. So it's not for commercial. I mean, my podcasts are entirely personal, very small number of viewers, you know, I get no sponsors, nothing like that. So, and it's just a documentation of my day and my experiences, and I want to recommend, even though I have so few viewers, I do want to recommend, you know, those exhibitions to the very few people that watch. So, and I didn't focus in, you know, very specifically on paintings. It was just very general. So I think it'll be okay. I'm going to, and you know, if there's any, I think YouTube also, it checks for copyright and stuff, and if I'm infringing anything, they probably won't let me post. So I think I'm probably going to go ahead and do it. You know, it's now about an hour later, and I've been working on editing the material from earlier at the art gallery and after coming home. And just a little update, Agitha still, it's well over an hour I think since the last taping, Agitha is still settled on her cat condo. Now one of the babies is in the playpen, but the flap is completely open. Can come and go as he pleases, but he decides to go into there to sit on the pink bed. And the second baby is there on the white chair. And Daddy is here on the sofa, that's me. So we've got all four Rishis in the living room at the same time, completely unconfined. One chooses to sit in the playpen. One is on the white chair, and Agitha is still up there. There were a couple of minor attempts at breaches. A couple of times, babies tried to climb up the side of that thing, and Agitha just didn't even bother to hiss. I think there was a little bit of a growl, and I had to go, baby, down. Don't bug your sister. Sort of like, you know, with human children. So anyway, little update. I'm working on editing. I probably will post. I don't know. We'll see. And so I think it's pretty amazing I can do my own editing now. Anyway, family togetherness time here in the Rashid household with the three kids and Dad in the living room all at the same time. Bye for now from Finn, Elsie, and Agitha. Bye for now.